The grasshoppers grab trembling mosquitoes and toss them around like darts. The poor mosquitoes can't do a thing about it. Centipedes drop to their knees and give the grasshoppers back rubs on command. The grasshoppers run this whole territory, and nobody dares mess with them. Every harvest season, the ant colony has to show up and hand over their tribute like clockwork. The grasshoppers have more food than they know what to do with, so they spend their days partying and can't be bothered to collect it themselves.
We have more than enough. You go all the way back there and it starts to rain, we might as well be sucking bug spray.
Ooh, don't even say that. You know something? You're making a lot of sense. I mean, why take the risk?
That's when the grasshopper boss slowly walks up to the grain pile, flips open the silo lid, and a flood of food comes crashing down, crushing a few lazy grasshoppers on the spot. The boss then steps up and gives a speech. He warns every grasshopper that the ants outnumber them 100 to 1, and if the ants ever decided to rise up, the grasshopper army wouldn't stand a chance. He makes it clear, they're not here to steal food, they're here to send a message so powerful that the ants will never even think about rebelling again.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back!
Does anybody else want to stay?
On the boss's orders, the grasshopper army rolls out and marches straight toward the ant colony. The ant sentries spot them coming and sound the alarm. Every ant scrambles underground into the tunnels immediately. The grasshopper army storms in and takes over the ant colony without resistance. The boss finds out the tribute isn't even close to ready, and he loses it. He walks straight up to the princess and delivers an ultimatum. He gives her until the last leaf hits the ground to come up with double the food, or he'll wipe out the entire colony. Then he turns around and leads his army out in fury. Flick goes to the princess with a proposal. There's no way they can double the tribute in time, so the only real option is to find powerful fighters and take the grasshoppers head on. The princess thinks it over and agrees. Flick sets off and arrives at a buzzing, lively insect city, and his jaw hits the floor. There are bugs everywhere doing the wildest things. Fireflies running traffic lights, breadworms converted into city buses rolling down the street, and grasshoppers playing violin with their toes for tips. Flick spots a bug in the distance, getting booted out of a tin can and flying through the air. He's got one mission: find fighters who can actually throw down. Flick ducks into the tin can and realizes it's a bar. The second he walks in, he sees a gang of green flies surrounding a tiny ladybug.
Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Not so tough now, are you? All right, clown, get up and fight like a girl.
The ladybug doesn't back down. He draws his sword and goes at them, pushing the flies back step by step. But before long, the flies disarm him.
It's not working!
What's
going on in there?
The bugs inside panic and scatter everywhere, and the tin can gets kicked and rolls far down the road before it finally stops. Flick rushes over and finds the ladybug crew standing there without a scratch. He assumes they're the ones who ran the flies off, so he runs up and pitches them his plan: come save the ant colony. What Flick doesn't know is that these guys are ex-circus performers who just got fired and